We couldn't have a better candle close than this, to be honest. So we mentioned on our previous video that if Bitcoin managed to break this candle, managed to break our 77,000 level and close a candle above it, that we had to keep an eye on the basically on the middle of this major upward channel. So this is a level that we are now keeping an eye on, around 80 to 90,000, which means if Bitcoin is able to push and break the middle of this upward channel and start closing weekly candle above the middle of this upward channel, this could open the door for major price targets such as the 110, 174 and 253,000, which Hello guys, welcome to NX with you, a new video. Today is Monday. We bring you a Bitcoin technical analysis and sentiment analysis update once a week, and today we just had our Bitcoin weekly candle close. As Bitcoin closed this weekly candle above our 77,000 level, the only thing that was left for Bitcoin is to push towards the middle of this major upward channel, as you can see. So we mentioned this price target, which would be around 80 to 90,000. If we look at this candle, we can see the highest price was 93,495. So basically this is what we were expecting, and it's good to see that Bitcoin just did what we were predicting. So the middle of this upward channel is one of the most amazing, or one of the greatest resistance that Bitcoin is facing during this bull market. You can see the first time we told you that this level would be a level to keep an eye on. We got rejected this level from this downward channel, broke it to the upside, and now trying to break this resistance again, to challenge this resistance again. So far we can see that as well the DXY, both DXY and Bitcoin at their resistance or the middle of the upward channel very close. And for the DXY, we say that the DXY would be face resist around 107. If you look at this candle, you can see that the highest price was 107. So basically we reached this target, and we now want to see what's going to happen to the DXY. So it's a great level of resistance. You can see the middle of this upward channel is a resistance level. Bitcoin also facing the middle of this upward channel, and we want to see which one is going to win this battle, basically to break and find support above the middle of the upward channels for Bitcoin and for the DXY. So basically for the DXY, we want DXY to get rejected at this level. Technically I think that's the best scenario for Bitcoin. So we want to see DXY get rejected from this level, and Bitcoin being able to push and break the middle of this upward channel to the upside and start holding it as support. So start holding this level of support, of course, like we mentioned, will open the door for major price targets, like we mentioned previously. And this is why this level is so important for Bitcoin. So this is the level that we are trying to break to actually allow Bitcoin to enter the acceleration phase once and for all. So the DXY Bitcoin ratio, you can see that the ratio is far below this Fibonacci level. One thing that we added is this downward channel. That means that every time Bitcoin enters inside this channel, basically we will be on the acceleration, fully on the acceleration phase, or basically near the top of this bull market. So you can see that every time Bitcoin enters this channel is basically where it's going to top. When it leaves this level or leaves this channel, that means we are entering bear market. So you enter this level, this channel again here, left it, bear market, enter this level briefly at this time. You can see it was a fake out. It was when Bitcoin basically got rejected at the middle of this channel, you can see, and only on the second time it was able to enter this channel and basically accelerate and reaching the top of the previous bull market. So as you can see, the ratio is quite far away from this downward channel, but this is something that can happen at any time, as now we have Bitcoin trying to break this resistance. If we break this resistance, start pushing towards our major past level, this major past level, so discovering new prices, it's likely that we are going to see this ratio somehow inside this downward channel, and we're going to have to pay attention because it's going to signal a bull market top. We can see that the XY, the other side, is in the right position, already very close to some of the lowest level we've been in a while. So everything looks good here on the XY Bitcoin ratio. Today we want to talk about something special that we mentioned on our Instagram, is to show you these charts. We already talked about this chart a few months ago, and we talk about this chart exactly this level when we were actually breaking this the first downward trend line. We were comparing this downward trend line with this trend line, and basically saying that when Litecoin broke this downward trend line to the upside was when Bitcoin was able to break this level and push toward the top of this upward channel. And because this wasn't, it was supposed to be a failed attempt, like exactly what happened here in this resistance. You can see Bitcoin found resistance at the middle of this upward channel, and Litecoin also found resistance at the top of this downward trend line, and only the second time, or basically the third time, 1, 2, 3, this was a major correction, but of course we didn't manage to touch. There was no touch on this line, so we're going to consider these 1, 2, 3, and 4. Only the fourth time Litecoin was able to break this level. So, and we can count as well, if we consider this trend line, it could be 1, 2, or in this case 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have, if we adjust this line, the second line, we could consider a touch 1, 2, 3 and 4 touch points, exactly like 1, 2, 3 and 4 touch points. So this is the 4th touch point, and you can see that Litecoin already broke this downward trend line to the upside, got rejected so far at this Fibonacci level, but the thing is, it closed this candle with the body fully outside this downward line. So I can say that this is a break, not a breakout, it's a break. And what is going to, this is trying to give us an indication that Bitcoin might be able to break the middle of this channel if we compare it to the same time this happened previously. So this is what we are trying to establish. If Litecoin, by breaking this trend line, could give us an indication that Bitcoin is also able to break this upward, the middle of this upward trend line to the upside, and this could give us a major clue about what could be in the cards for Bitcoin. The sentiment, or the sentiment analysis, we can see that fear and greed index, we are currently at 83, but you can see that yesterday we challenged 90 for the first time in a while, and 90 is it's funny that the last time we touched 90 was exactly on March 2024, and if we look March 2024 or March, around March, it could be considered March is here, exactly when we got rejected at the middle of this major upward channel. So we had greed at 90 and got rejected this level, and we are kind of having greed at 90 again at the middle of this major upward channel, meaning that if Bitcoin, or if the sentiment keeps building above the 74 and above the 90s, so we need to keep the sentiment above the 74 and above, and this time above 90, to keep the right momentum in the market. So anything above 90, yeah, you can see that we have resistance now at 90. Anything above 90 could lead to a major break of this, the middle of this upward major channel. So anything about 90 could help break this upward, the middle of this upward channel to the upside, and help Bitcoin find new prices, so new all-time highs. You can see that we are fully on the stream grid like we've been mentioning. So basically anything above our 77,000 level, which is a new all-time high, is being fooled by extreme greed, and in a major level you can see that we just reached 90. So that's the update for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing and sharing this video with a friend and family, and I will see you next week. Bye.